Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to look at the one case. There's one city in Germany, and which is called Heidelberg, and we are going to look at that city. And I have one text for you, and I'm going to start to read it. And after that, I'm going to talk about some vocabularies, and at the end we are going to have some questions. Okay. And now I'm starting with the reading the text. Text says that Heidelberg. A city full of history and beauty. Heidelberg is one of the most beautiful cities in Germany. It is located in the southwest of the country on the river Neckar. The city is famous for its old university, romantic castle, and lovely views. The University of Heidelberg is oldest in Germany. It was founded in 1386 and is still one of the best universities in Europe. Many students from all over the world come here to study medicine, law, and science. Because of this, Heidelberg feels like young and international city, even though it has a long history. The Heidelberg Castle is one of the famous landmarks. It stands on hill above the city and looks down over the old town and the river. The castle was partly destroyed in 17th century, but its ruins are still very impressive. Many tourists visit it every year, especially in summer. The old town or Altstadt is full of narrow streets, small cafes, and traditional German houses. You can walk along Hauptstraße, one of the longest pedestrian streets in Europe, and enjoy shopping and eating ice cream. From the old bridge, you have a perfect view of the castle and river. Heidelberg is also surrounded by nature, forests, hills. It's a great place for hiking and cycling. In autumn, the trees turn red and yellow, giving the city a magical atmosphere. Although Heidelberg is not very big, it offers everything culture, history, and nature all in one place. Okay. As we read in here, the Heidelberg is a one city in Germany, and that city is giving the lots of important information for us, and so what we can do in there. Okay, and so as you can see in here, you can do that many activities in there, and there are some landmarks and some best universities, and so also there is some atmosphere there. You can enjoy your time if you are going to there for a holiday. Okay, first thing first, so we are going to look at some vocabularies inside of this text, and I'm going to tell that what is the meaning in Turkish, and you're going to take some notes. Okay. For example, in here there are some vocabularies. Medicine. Medicine, Türkçe olarak baktığımız zaman medicine bir tıbbi durumu anlatmakta. Tıp diyebiliriz, tıp bilimi. Okay, it is meaning that the tıp or and so is related to some subjects at university that you study. Okay, it means that this law. Law dediğimiz yine burada ikinci paragrafta gördüğümüz hukuk demektir. Okay? And that means that related to some rules or some advocate and this kind of things. And there's one another word, science. Science Türkçe olarak baktığımız zaman bilim demektir. Okay? Science dediğimiz şey de bilim anlamına geliyor. And when we continue with the third paragraph, and there's one the word in you can see in here, landmark. Landmark bir yerdeki en göze çarpan o yerin ünlü olduğu bir eserdir. Bu mesela Türkiye'de, İstanbul'da landmark dediğimiz şey Sultanahmet Camii ya da baktığımız zaman Ayasofya, bu gibi örnekleri verebiliriz. İstanbul'un ünlü olduğu. Landmark is that more like so there is one place, and so this place is famous with the one building or one old street or something old remains. Okay, that place, and that is the landmark of that place. For example, in this case, and the Heidelberg Castle is a landmark for that place. Okay, and also we are seeing that the destroy. Destroy means in Turkish yıkmak, bozmak demek. Okay, and please take notes those words, and these are important. Century. Century in Turkish means that yüzyıl. Okay, yüzyıl. Okay, ruins. Ruins is also the same meaning with destroy, yıkmak. Okay, bozmak anlamına gelmekte. Okay, and we're going to look at some other vocabularies in the fourth paragraph. There's one narrow. Okay, narrow means that dar in Turkish. Okay, when we say that the narrow streets, dar sokaklar. Okay, small is the opposite of big. Okay, small, küçük demek Türkçe olarak baktığımızda. Okay, and then we are continuing with it. Bridge means that köprü. Okay, we can say like this: Istanbul has 3 bridges. Okay, the Istanbul has 3 bridges. Okay, one of them is Boğaziçi, another one is Yavuz Sultan Yavuz Selim or something, and the other one is I think Fatih or something. And so I'm not quite sure about their names, but it should be like this. Okay, and the other thing is that in here cycling. Okay, cycling. Cycling means that bisiklet binmek. Okay, cycling, bisiklet binmek. Okay, cycling is like riding a bicycle. Okay, and these are our vocabularies. Now we are going to look at some questions in here. Where is Heidelberg located? Okay, and the correct answer will be, let's read the other ones. In northern Germany near Berlin. No. In the southwest of Germany on the river Neckar. It can be stay a little bit. On the coast of the Baltic Sea. It is not correct. In the middle of Germany near Frankfurt. Is not correct. The correct answer will be, I think, B. Okay. When was the University of Heidelberg founded? And if I'm not sure, I'm going to look at the text. And so I think it is 1386. Okay. We are coming to B. Okay, 1386 is the correct answer. Which subjects do you students study at university? Medicine, law, and science. Yeah, it's very obvious there, but we can look at the other ones. Art means that in Turkish, sanat. Okay, sanat. Okay, and so other ones, yeah. Okay, let's look at this one. And so, okay, other ones, yeah, that's I'm going to look at this. Design and history, politics, engineering means that in Turkish, mühendislik, economics, economy, music, philosophy, and geography. Okay, and the correct answer will be A. Okay, what happened to Heidelberg Castle in 17th century? And so it was destroyed by fire. It was partially destroyed. It became a museum. It was completely rebuilt. Okay, I'm going to look at the text. Okay, 17th century destroyed, was partly destroyed. Okay, correct answer should be that partly destroyed. Okay, and we are coming to number 5. What can visitors do in the old town Altstadt? Go skiing and ice skating, visit modern skyscrapers, walk, shop, and eat cafes, swim in the Neckar River. Maybe they can do it, but I don't think so is the correct answer. Answer is C. Walk, shop, and eat in cafes. Okay. Okay. What about the number 6? What makes the Heidelberg a good place for nature lovers? It's surrounded by the forests and hills. Warm tropical climate. In Germany, they don't have that tropical climate. And that's why it is not very related. It's not very logical, and that's why it's going to be cross. Okay, it has a large zoo. And there's not mentioned in the text. I think it's B. Okay, it's surrounded by forests and hills because it's asking that for the nature lovers. Okay, number 7. Why does the Heidelberg feel young and international? It is easy because many students from the different countries study there. Because it was mentioning about there, one of the best universities in Europe. Okay, and so okay, that's why it's going to be answered that many students from different countries study there. Okay, what about number 8? What is special about the Hauptstraße? It's one of the longest pedestrian street in Europe. Okay, it means in Turkish en uzun yaya yollarından, yaya caddelerinden biriymiş. Okay, and that's why, and the answer will be B. Okay, when we come to here, you can see the answer keys. If you're not sure, you can look at it one more time on yourself. So that is all the things. And if you have any chance, and so I really recommend you visit the Heidelberg. I have been to there, and so that was really magical city that you have to see in Germany. Okay. I'm going to continue this kind of lessons. I hope you will enjoy. And if you enjoy, you can subscribe and you can learn more. Okay. See you in the next lesson. Bye bye.